EastEnders Adam Woodyard empties the chemical toilets at his £93,000 camper van before cycling to work. Now that is a headline. So, are you ready for your first frothy story of Series 4, Lloyd?
Yeah, I'm champing at the
Well,
bit.
you can get your bit ready and champ on it. Because Barry, you ready for your first frothy story?
ready.
Sean, you ready for the...
Yes.
One of my favourite headlines I've ever read. Here it comes. You ready? EastEnders...
What?
EastEnders... Do you remember the headline? I mean, you will remember it. Do you
Yes.
remember the headline that we had where Nick Berry was seen at his local tip with a lamp?
Yeah.
Yep.
We enjoyed that story, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay, well, step aside, Nick Berry.
Yep.
Step aside, Nick Berry. Step aside, tip. Step aside, lamp.
That was Lloyd as well. Lloyd was the
That was
guest.
with
Lloyd
Lloyd
Lloyd.
Langford. We had a lot of fun with that story,
Yeah.
Lloyd. Well, this one, step aside all of those factors and get ready for this. EastEnders is Adam Woodyard,
I love him.
who I think we'll all agree is our favourite EastEnder.
We love
Can I
him.
ju-
He's been in
Round
it
the room,
since
confirm?
the start.
Since the start.
Yeah.
He's been
That is-
through a lot as well.
He has
That
been
is
through
commitment. He
loads.
has been through a
He
lot.
was homeless at one point.
Yeah, well, EastEnders, Adam Woodyard. That's Ian Beale, for those of you who aren't sure about who he's playing. Ian Beale, Kathy's son, Kathy and Pete's lad. Pete's place, had the fish and chip shop, didn't he, of course? Been there since the start.
Was it spelt
Yeah.
P-L-A-I-C-E?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not going to miss that. He's not going to miss that one, Lloyd. No, he spelt it P-L-A-C, and somebody came up and they went, "You could have spelt it," and he went, "Oh!"
It was between that and the Codfather in the end.
EastEnders Adam Woodyard empties the chemical toilets at his £93,000 camper van before cycling to work. Now that is a headline.
Right.
That is a headline.
It's got everything.
There's a lot to unpack.
He was spotted emptying the chemical toilet of his £93,000 camper van before cycling to work. Adam, it says, who is most well known for playing Ian Beale on the BBC soap, moved into the amazing mobile home. This is where it gets a bit sad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a bit of sad music, please. Okay, let's change the tone. Okay.
From...
Everyone sad?
Okay.
Then we can enjoy the story again later. There's a sad element to it. We'll deal with that
Okay.
maturely, sensitively,
Go on then.
calmly, and then we'll get to the funny bit. Adam, who's most well known for playing Ian Beale on the BBC soap, moved into the amazing mobile home after splitting from wife of 22 years, Beverly Sharp.
Oh, that is
Okay, so let's just take a moment to reflect on that. How sad that is, isn't it?
Okay.
And that's sometimes when marriages aren't working, it is better actually to split. So that could be, we don't. Okay. Okay, next sentence. We're back on the laughs. The soap actor then jumped on his £6,500 electric bike as he headed off to work.
Where did he empty it?
Yeah.
You ask all the right questions, Barry.
Where did he empty it?
Where did he empty it? That is coming right up. It's Barry, of course, you might not know this, Lloyd, but Barry has
Has
got
a camper.
a motorhome.
Yeah.
Yours was a £93,000.
God, no.
That's it. That's a big
God, no, that's
old.
it. He's got himself a Winnebago or something
more
there.
than
Well,
a
we'll come on to
flat.
that.
Right.
We'll come on to what he's got.
Or maybe a Swift Bolero.
Could it?
Yeah, it could be.
What have you got?
It could be. An Ayers Rock. A Fiat
Rock.
Ducato Ayers Rock. So it's sort of in between a camper van and a motorhome, really.
Right.
It needs to be renamed to Uluru.
It is culturally
That is
sensitive.
true,
You're
actually,
right.
Lloyd.
You're absolutely right.
Well spotted, Lloyd. That is very true. Uluru, of course, it is culturally insensitive to call it Ayers Rock. They don't call it that anymore, do they, Lloyd, in Australia?
By the way, my camper van it's not named after that one. It's a different Ayers Rock, so it's not culturally sensitive.
Oh, yeah, it's a different Ayers Rock.
Yeah, it's inspired by Roy Ayers.
Yeah.
The guy who does
And
rock
a stick
climbing.
of Rocky bought once at the fairground.
Local, yeah. He's a local
When he
rock
was in Skegness.
guy.
It's inspired by Pam Ayers'
Pam Ayers Rock in a Hard Place. It's a poem about being in a weird time.
Don't let Pam Ayers rhyme anything with rock.
Yeah.
You know, she's like,
Oh, God, can you imagine?
I love Pam Ayers.
No,
she's
she'd
great.
duck out the last second.
yeah, she would. Yeah, she'd
She
change
would.
it to something else that doesn't even rhyme with rock. She'd lead you down that path,
She
and
would.
then she'd
Lead you
take you
down
off the
that
last
path,
minute.
and then
I'm
she'd change
expecting-
she'd change to Dick at the last second. Wouldn't she? She'd change to Pork Sword right at the very last second.
Calling it
Pork sword.
Stop
Down on
calling it
his,
pork sword.
down on his spam javelin. That's what she'd do. Genius. Now, enough about Pamit. So back to jump on his 6,500. I didn't even know you could get a £6,500 electric bike.
Really?
Did you?
I don't know.
I really want to jump in
Go on.
here and
Good job,
say,
Lloyd.
if Ian Beale is spending almost £100,000 on a mobile home and almost £7,000 on a bike, he might want someone else to make his major financial decisions for him.
You never know. That might have been what broke them up.
Yeah.
You've done
Yeah.
what?
Ian.
A week after spending almost £100,000 on a camper
Yeah.
van.
I'll tell you what, it
Ian,
sounds
stop
like
buying.
sounds like she got the house and the car anyway.
That's what I mean. He could have put down a deposit on a house.
Oh, more
and
than
bought
that.
a car.
You could buy a total house.
That's not how Woodjet rolls.
The soap star was spotted walking with the waste cassette.
What? Oh, the thing that comes out of the toilet.
And he's
Is that what
still
it's
listening
called?
to Walkmans, is he?
The soap star was seen walking with the waste cassette. Barry, motorhome owner, what's the waste cassette? I think I know.
Yeah, the waste cassette is where the toilet goes.
So it's the sort of tank that holds the effluent.
Yes, and outside you have there's like a little door to it outside,
The
and
props.
it, as you open it up, it sort of seals it, and then you can take it off to what they call a Belson point, normally at a campsite, where you can then empty it and flush it out.
Let's see where he took it.
I don't believe he's got a Belson point at his house.
Well, he was seen walking with the waste cassette as he headed towards the designated waste disposal area.
Where's that?
Well, he just happens to have one near his house.
River
Yeah.
Thames.
Adam, who is in Newcastle, playing Peter James in Looking Good Dead at the Theatre Royal, then jumped onto his £6,500 electric bike.
How do they know the cost of everything?
They've costed it up. They must have Googled it.
How?
They must have got the photos. Then they go, let's have a look how much this baby costs.
Right, so is there somebody just sleeping outside Adam Woodjet's camper house?
Well, it doesn't sound like he's getting a lot of peace. The actor swapped his khaki shorts and classic black T-shirt. We all know about classic black T-shirts on the Froth.
Yeah.
Little note for listeners and Lloyd. I had to go and change my T-shirt 5 minutes before we came on air, Lloyd, because we all had the same T-shirt on.
We were all embarrassingly in the same top.
Yeah.
We look like
Luckily, you're in a homemade
theatre and
one
education group.
Hi, guys. Yeah, that was really...
The actor swapped his khaki shorts and classic black T-shirt for some red cycling gear. The
Bit
TV star...
How far was he going?
The TV star sported a thick beard and a pair of dark shades, as he made probably to try and disguise himself. But unfortunately,
What?
you can't get past they can't get past the paparazzi.
Right.
Even in dark glasses, carrying a waist cassette with a thick beard. they
In
spotted
red
him.
cycling gear.
In red cycling gear.
I mean,
Holding a toilet cassette.
Oh, guess who it is? Back in Jan.
even if you didn't know it was Adam Woodjet, you'd go, who the fuck is that?
Back in January.
If you were a member of the paparazzi, right, there must be
Yeah.
certain tiers of celebrity
called?
that you're trying to get
Bounties
photographs
on people's
of.
heads, like what Adam Woodjet,
Yeah,
100 grand, whatever. You know what I mean? And then it's bing,
So
bing.
this guy, he's been sat outside Adam Woodjet's mobile
Yeah.
home for the best part of 10
Yeah.
days going, he must have been doing lots of shit and he hasn't yet emptied
Any day now.
waste cassette.
Any day now. He's going to come out with his waist.
You never know, like, no, it might not be
get
that.
him.
The paparazzi guy might have turned up and Woodjet had a shit straight away and he got lucky.
Do you think that's the conversation in the paparazzi car? Whether Adam
Yeah.
Woodjet is blocked up or not?
Hang on a minute, I can hear something. Now, Adam, who is currently on a break from the BBC soap, has retreated to the countryside in his epic Burstner motorhome. Never heard of
I
it.
don't know, a Burstner.
Never heard of it. For a bit of peace and quiet, it says. Good luck with that, Adam. You can't even take a shit without the sun getting onto it. Watching you emptying your waste cassette.
Why is he taking a break from EastEnders to star in
Because
regional
Lloyd,
seasons?
he's been
don't
in it
know,
for
Lloyd.
55
I
years.
don't know.
55 years of going to the Queen Vic.
He told Zoe Ball's Radio 2 breakfast show, "I'm loving my break. I'm having a ball." He didn't say no pun intended, but I'll add that. "I'm getting ready for the tour, which was supposed to have started in January. Then it was supposed to start in April. Then it was supposed to start in June. It keeps getting knocked back. But basically, long story short, says Adam, I'm in a motorhome. It's like something out of Alan Partridge.
Yeah, but long story short. But what a motorhome.
Hey, I'm ready for the tour. I'm staying in a motorhome, so I won't have to worry about staying in the hotels or anything like that.
True.
Anything like
Very
that.
true.
You won't have to worry about flushing toilets.
You don't have to worry about staying in a hotel where the toilet takes care of itself.
Yeah, imagine that.
I don't have to worry about flushing
about that.
toilets. I simply trudge down to the designated area with my waist cassette and Bob's your uncle,
Getting photographs.
dodging paparazzi. And having a shit is as simple as that for me these days.
One of the advantages to living in a motorhome is that if you are being bothered by the paparazzi, you can sort of move on.
Yeah.
But they,
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard, but they are now mobile as well, some of the paparazzi. Even on a £6,500 electric bike, they can still catch you.
Also, motorhomes can't move very fast, do they?
He says, I don't have to worry about staying in hotels or anything like that. I've taken advantage of it. I'm currently in a field in Devon.
Oh,
Well,
that's really
I mean,
nice.
there's your first mistake. Don't tell the press. that.
Yeah, that's true.
He hasn't given the OS field number, don't worry.
He's going to have the extra Express and Echo all over him.
The soap star shot to fame in 1985. I remember it. I remember the adverts for EastEnders starting. I remember it coming soon, new soap opera. Boom, boom, boom. The soap star shot to fame in 1985 on EastEnders as his alter ego, Ian Beale. Yep.
It's not his alter ego, it's just the character he plays.
If you don't like that line,
Like
if
Batman.
you don't like that line, listen to this one. Listen to this one. Adams, I mean, this. You talk about life imitating art, and we talk sometimes about the complexity of
He's
art
opened
and
a
life
calf.
and character. Listen to this. This will blow your minds. Adam's character, Ian, decided to take a break from Albert Square.
As did Adam Wood yet. Well, he'd have to if Ian was.
So it wasn't even Adam Wood yet.
Oh my god, my brain.
I mean,
hurt.
brain. So imagine the
like
character
Inception.
said.
What?
The character
Ian
turned to the
Inception.
cameras. The character Ian Beale he turned to the cameras in the Queen Vic. What?
Ianception. Oh, Ianception. Oh my god. Barry.
He turned to the cameras, Ian Beale did. He turned to the cameras in the Queen Vic and he goes, do you know what? I'm going to take a break from the show. Decided to take a break from the show.
Do you know what some of them tend to do? They replace actors with someone else,
God, this is so confusing.
and you don't know.
Listen, Adam's character, Ian, right, decided to take a break from Albert Square after finding out that his wife Sharon had been trying to kill him with poison. Okay, so the character took a break. And then, of course, because the character decided to take a break, Adam Wood had to go.
Yeah, but
You can't just stand around the market waiting for his character to come back.
But sometimes they put a different actor in, and they pretend that it's Adam.
You can't do that
Yeah,
with
but
Ian
they
Beale.
can't put it. They can't put a different actor in after.
He's
half
been
a
on it for
century.
55
he's been on
years.
it for 36
Well,
years.
exactly.
He's well hard, is he?
Well, lad, no.
Well hard, you could replace him. Nobody notices if a dog changes his actor. Adam was written out of the soap so he could take a role in the adaptation of the popular crime novel Looking Good Dead by Peter James. Now then, since then, he's wowed fans. How do you think Adam Woodyard has wowed fans since taking a break from EastEnders?
The red cycle.
Or did he put up an awning?
No. He's wowed fans. He's wowed fans, right? He doesn't take a day off, this guy. He's on a break, but he's still managed to wow fans with his impressive facial hair.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he's wowed fans, by growing a beard.
That would wow you, though. He doesn't look like a man who could grow a big
No,
beard.
he doesn't at all.
So, what do you make of that story while I get the next story?
Mad.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Did we see him in pantomime, Adam Woodyard?
No.
You sure?
No, I made up a story
I
about him in
have.
pantomime once.
I've seen him in pantomime playing Aladdin.
No, you
I really have.
no, you
in,
haven't.
In
What this
Swansea
is,
Grand.
let me tell you, Sean's Lies.
No, genuinely, I did
We're
see
back
it.
with Sean's Lies in Series 4.
I saw Adam Woodyard play Aladdin
Right.
at the Swansea Grand.
I had forgotten.
Phone the Swansea Grand.
No, I don't
and
need
ask
to.
her.
I don't need to, because I know the story for this.
It's not your
And I'm
story.
really pleased. I'd forgotten about Sean's Lies, and I'm really pleased that they are back for
I have
season
seen it.
4.
Barry's googling it.
Series 4. Adam Woodyard
He played Aladdin.
played in Aladdin.
Yeah.
And I saw a poster for it, and then I made
went
up
to
an
see it.
entire story about it, which I did in stand-up for years, and it was in my Flaming Battenberg tattoo
You
show.
pillaged
before I
my
did that.
life for stand-up.
And I made up a whole story about it, about Owen Money and Ian Beale. All we saw is the poster. You never went there. You
I
never
did.
saw it. No, you didn't.
I did see him as
Sean's
Aladdin.
Lies.
I did.
Sean's Lies.
Why would I lie about it?
Sean's Lies. And if you enjoyed that clip, why not listen to the whole show? It's the Froth podcast, available on
Spotify,
Apple,
Apple,
Spotify,
Acast,
Acast.
all the usual places.
All the usual places, wherever you get your podcasts, and like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. I see you there.
Just say that you really like it, basically.
That's it.